This is a elementary balancing game. You're just gonna have your students stand in a circle, arms width apart. They're gonna be standing on a designated poly spot. They're gonna be working on their balancing and moving also to the music and balancing as well. As you can see, there's a diagram here. The white spots show the poly spots and where the students will be standing. You want to make sure that your students are arms width apart during this because you don't want students falling on top of each other. The central focus here is students are going to learn how to balance on one foot and while showing good sportsmanship. I mean, you want these students to be encouraging to one another because some are going to be able to do it better than others, and you always got to have good sportsmanship to be able to pick students up when one doesn't get it as good as others. I mean, the game procedures and rules here, students are going to balance on an object, also going to balance things on their head, also while standing on one foot and both feet. This is going to bring a challenge to some, but it's going to also bring excitement, and it's going to be funny to others who try to do it, and you see how hard they work to try to keep it on their head. Each student will be standing on a poly spot that's designated to them. Students are going to move clockwise to music. They're going to be walking around balancing a flat beanbag that's soft and fits perfectly on their head, and make sure they're balancing. And then when the music stops, they're going to be balancing on one foot, whichever foot the teacher instructs them to do that with. And in safety here, I mean, you just make sure that, like I said earlier in the video, that students are arms width apart. Because once people start moving around and start sliding, they're going to start moving, trying to keep it above their head as long as possible. And you want to make sure they're far away from objects. You don't want each other. We don't want the students falling on things and getting hurt. And you just want to make sure that they're arms width apart from each other so they don't hinder somebody else from or mess somebody else up while they're trying to keep the beanbag on top of their head. And that is it.